Hey everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm so excited because I'll be finally doing my first listen / full-on album review to Astro's Moonbin Sanha's third mini album titled Incense. Now last time around, as I mentioned before quite some time ago, is that I haven't covered their second mini album Refuge yet, and yeah, let's just say I'm in for a total complete surprise, even though I've already heard their title tracks, you know, pre-releases as well. And I gotta reiterate this again, can't we just appreciate that this subunit is going places? Like, a couple of comebacks are already, and I'm sure they're gonna continue to do so, because when it comes to subunits, we don't usually get comebacks for those respective subunits, and most definitely Moonbin and Sanha are the few of them out there that are being very consistent in their releases in terms of quality, I've got to say, and of course shows a different side to Astro. But with that being said, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brand new B-sides that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna enjoy with y'all today. So with that being said, let's just dive into this album review now. Alright, so this first B-side is titled Perfumer, and I'm seeing a significant name that I recognize a lot, and that is Ju-young. For the others, I'll make sure to familiarize with them after this album review, but in case you didn't know, Ju-young is a solo artist, singer-songwriter, an R&B solo artist that I've been enjoying for a long time now, and still to this day. Some songs that I can recommend is Planet Girl Prada, most definitely, featuring PH1. I love that song, Prada. Pure Happiness, featuring George as well. And I'm sure you're gonna see Ju-young work a lot with your other favorites in the scene, whether it's in K-pop or outside the K-pop scene. But let's just dive into Perfumer now. I already know this is gonna take the R&B route, for sure it has to. Especially what I'm hearing right now. Yeah. Ooh.
Like the scent to find yourself in us.
Sanha.
Coming us to erase your pain away. Yeah. Like the scent to find yourself in us.
Like the scent to find yourself with us.
The scent of light is a protector. I was in a dream there. I'm a perfumer.
Moonbin.
Follow the light, the beams.
Love how hard the bass is going here.
Need you to love me the right way. Raise me from my nightmares. Never let me go.
Oh,
Never
whoa.
let me go. Whoa.
Oh, you heard that?
Love me all night long.
Love me all night long.
You know where to find me, yeah.
Okay, it's getting hot in here.
Your dreams, yeah.
Hey.
Like the scent to find yourself with us.
Yeah.
Coming us to erase your pain away.
A very slow burn type of army track, of course.
Find yourself with us. Trust me to be a protector. Make me of your private lane. You can find your refuge.
You can find your refuge.
Trust me, I'll find you. Something you know, and as you figure the truth, and you know that that's a make-believe. But does it really matter?
Oh, the layering here. Oh, I can't really tell if that background vocal is Ju-young or not. I might be mistaken. But all in all, like, the layering in the song, the skittering of the hi-hats, the snare drum work that's being done ever so slightly in this very slow burn kind of movement and tempo to this song. Okay, between Moonbin and Sanha, they were lighting this room up, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it's getting on here. Like, wow, the lyrics, you gotta give it to Hansi. for coming through with the lyrics, right? Because they were sensical. It worked out between the sections, like the verses in the song as well. And I think the hooks have some catchy kind of factor to it due to the lyrics, especially in combination of the instrumentation that was being done in this song. And I can completely feel Ju Young's influence on this song. The only thing that I wish would be done differently, hindsight, of course, is making this song lengthier. Maybe add in an additional verse or something else, because I really love the overall movement of this song. I would love like some sort of climax, you feel me, almost. Just, it doesn't have to be extravagant or bombastic by any means, but if it was just Moonbin Sanha at doing that or something, for 30 more seconds and bringing him back for a final chorus, that would have been dope, right? And as some of you are familiar with the channel and what I've been voicing out, this is one thing I want to stop seeing and hearing in the K-pop scene, is songs that are on the cusp of being an intro track or being a full-on track. I've seen songs like that actually shorter than this 2-minute length, believe it or not. I'm talking about a minute 30, a minute 50, around that range. And thankfully it just hit that like around 204 range. And if I got like 30 more seconds, it doesn't have to be on the ballpark of like 3 minutes, that would have been great, So there is a lot of streaming factor to this due to the length of it. But nonetheless, like the entirety of this song, breaking down to each and every second done by Moonbin and Sanha in combination, was beautiful vocally, right? So let's just dive back into it. I'm gonna break down some English lyrics here that I gotta point out. And I love the consistency. If we remember the likes of Ghost Town, they coming through with these English tracks and making it work, making it stick, and nothing's being cheesy or whatnot. And I love that, because there are some full-on English tracks that are just so cheesy. And of course, I don't like nonsensical songs as much, and K-pop has a lot of nonsensical songs. But then if your song has that kind of lyricism quality to it and musicality to it, I'm gonna love it even more, you feel me? Just a little bit of strumming in the back, I feel like, yeah.
Like the scent of fire,
just the right amount of boomy bass going on in this song, you feel me?
Coming us to erase your pain away, yeah. Like the scent of fire.
Notice how Sanha's like sort of dragging the ends of the lines in this song. So good.
Follow the scent of light. It's a protector. I was in the dreams, yeah. I'll be a perfumer. Follow the light that beams through the mist, yeah, yeah.
Hey.
Need you to love me the right way. Raise me from my nightmares. Never let me go. Never let me go. Whoa. Love me all night long. Love me all night long.
How, after listening to this song, how are you gonna sleep at night? Like, seriously, let's be real here. This line here, it's just going crazy.
Love me all night long. Love me all night long.
Just how Sanha and Moonbin bounce off each other and bring it back to Sanha here is so cool.
Know where to find me, yeah. Call me to your dreams, yeah.
Too hot in here.
Light the scent to find yourself with us.
Hey.
Coming us to erase your pain away.
Hear that hi-hat work? Yeah.
Light the scent to find yourself with us.
Very rudimental with it in these moments. And I love that rapid delivery by Moonbin, right? Trust me to be your protector.
Make me of your private island. You can violate field. Trust me, I'll find you.
That line there was very significant, and I'm sure this line, "You can find your refuge," it really, in a way, if you think about it, it links to the previous release, that mini album that I still need to dive into. I love how that somehow ended up like being fit into this song, right?
Trust me, I'll find you. Something you know, and as you figure the truth, and you know that that's a make-believe, but does it really matter?
Hey. That vocal, background vocal, so good. But let's just dive into the next B-side now. So this next B-side is titled Desire or Ikilyo. Now, I'm seeing very familiar names. Before I shout them out, we got Moonbin, of course, and this is his solo. We love to see it, not only on the lyric side, but on the composing side, working behind scenes with everyone else that took part on this. And in terms of the familiar names, we got Carlisle Fernandez, After a Midnight, done by Astro, of course, off that Switch Up album that I absolutely love covering. I still remember doing that album review still to this day, and I still stream that album a good amount in terms of a lot of those B-sides from that album. And then we have the likes of Knive, right? Knive has been honestly a huge part in K-pop these days. Jisoo Park, like, he has his own work, and he has worked with the likes of BTS. He has worked like Sam Kim. They have their own song together. So I highly recommend you guys check out Knive's work out there, whether it's his own music or other songs that he has taken part on, of course. But let's just dive into Desire now. Ooh, very light in terms its nature in the song, in terms of the mood, right? Ooh, I'm loving the bounce to the song. Love the shakers and the drums. Okay. Okay. Getting more drunk by your attractive voice. Ooh. Ah, so this is the chorus. Okay. What a fun song. Oh, just how he delivered love there. Like, not too slow, not too upbeat. Really cool. Vocal expression. You know what I'm saying? How he's expressing himself. No way. He just did that. But quite the unconventional, like, vocal direction that I've ever heard. I love how there's this sort of push and shove kind of feeling from the instrumentation and Moonbin himself. Whoa. This bridge. Something's coming here. Yeah, that's my man's Moonbin. Hey. Very delicate and angelic with the delivery. Yet fun, and has this sort of, gives us this fluttering kind of lovey-dovey feeling. You know what I'm saying? What a change up from the previous track, am I right? But all in all, right? I gotta say, Desire. I love the overall, I think that's the right way to put it, as I mentioned at the start of the song. Very light in terms of nature it is, yet fun and sweet, lovey-dovey, fluttering kind of feeling that I'm getting from this song. Yet I didn't expect him for a long duration to have such a rapid-fire cannon delivery, yet make it feel fun, a bit of funness to it per se, and make it like sweet at the same time, which I thought was pretty dope, not gonna lie. And I think how it was vocally arranged and arranged as a whole, it really sticked. It went in this kind of smooth kind of manner, even though, right, the vocal direction was very unconventional with it and unpredictable. It was very playful in that kind of manner, you feel me? So I feel like this is a really great solo by Moonbin himself, and just with these listens so far, okay, my love for Astro's continuing to grow, but especially Moonbin. He just has that bias it factor to me. If you guys know, you know, right? And yeah, as some may know, I like Moonsu as well. From Billy, and that connection, I love how everything plays out. Love Billy and love Astro. So this is a cool verse 1, quite admittedly. It's very bouncy. It has these shakers going on, yet I gotta hear this out more. As a brief intro, light tapping of the bongo congo kind of work, you feel me? No usage of heavy drum kit usage, but a little bass line going on here. Woo. Hey. That's cool how he can instantly switch up from the rapid fire cannon delivery to literally serenading us, just like now. Just like this. Wanna stop, I don't wanna stop, I don't wanna stop. So catchy. Just how that is being delivered, it's very sing-alongable and catchy at the same time, and yet memorable. And that's what I long for in a song. I don't wanna stop, I don't wanna stop, I don't wanna stop. This look at me go, and look at me, look at me, look at me go, and look at me go. And this line here, yet again, I love how that has that sort of pattern, just like I don't want to stop, right? It's very catchy, very earwormy. Ooh. The nuances, right? How he switches up the delivery ever so slightly in the next time around, and the next time around is so cool. Oh. It's everything. Wanna stop, I don't wanna stop. Hey. Woo. I love this kind of strumming kind of manner being done. I can't. This kind of strumming kind of pattern being done in this bridge is so cool. It's contrasting the song, not too contrasting, but I feel like adds extra levels and layers to the song so much. It just so good. Let's just hone in more into Moonbin, right? Now they use more so the deeper drum work. I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop. Hey, hey. I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop. You're my only I. So I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong there. There is that strumming going on that guitar. It's just different, like during the bridge, and then it's more prominent and not as filtered possibly on the final lines, of course, of the chorus. You feel me? But all in all, really good solo by Moonbin. That makes me even more excited for Sanha. I'm sure he has a solo as well. I'm sure of it, but let's just dive into the next B-side now. So this next B-side is titled Wish. Of course, this is the solo by Sanha, also known as Balam. Now, Sanha, of course, he took part on lyrics and composing. We love to see it. I think one familiar name that's I'm getting familiar of just seeing in other track listings is Holland from Monotree. Monotree is a team that I'm heavily familiar of. It just seems like the team is expanding. We love to see it. But Holland has been a part of likes of EXO's Chen, my bias in EXO, in case you didn't know. And then, of course, Kara, which I need to cover their album or those brand new B-sides that they have released of last year in 2022. Wish, though, okay, I really want to see what route he took with this one. Is it going to be slower in tempo? Is it even going to be upbeat, more upbeat than the previous solo by Moonbin, or as upbeat? But let's go. Oh, the strumming here. Oh wow. Just once he started singing, it caught my attention immediately. When I leaned on your shoulder. Wow. Whoa. Oh, the yeah. Give it to us, Sanha. Wow. I feel like I'm in a K-drama with this chorus. I can't be the only one. Sing it. That bit of tambourine, a percussion work. Whew. How delicate this song is, yet the soothing vocal work by Sanha is literally everything. Verse 2 here, yeah. Promise you that you've always protected me. Yeah. so comforting, heartwarming. Ooh. Wow. The vocal power that he's utilizing in this is... It's acting me in a good way. Especially with the epic drum work and... Ooh, the layering here. The emotion that he puts into this is so overflowing. Ooh. My only lights. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you, okay? As much as I love Moonbin and his song, I love it for its in its own kind of manner. Wish here is just so up my alley in terms of style and taste, and I'm a sucker for these slower in tempo songs, as I've said it time and time again. Yet I love how it doesn't take this I should say this conventional, predictable route where I know what instrumentation or in terms of the production, how it's gonna play out. Like, sure, of course, there is that breakthrough moment right away, but I didn't expect that to happen so soon in the song, right? And just every time that vocal attack, that vocal approach that he does during the chorus is so good. And not only that, that pre-chorus, I'm gonna have to play that again. I love how it sets up the chorus so well, yet the first yeah is different than the second time go around within the same pre-chorus of yeah. And I just love that kind of difference between that yeah and the yeah. If you guys know, you know. I know I'm saying this time and time again, but I'll play it and point it out immediately after that beautiful verse 1 that we got from Sana himself. But all in all, this song is so beautiful. It feels like that sort of main character in the K-drama and all type of feel and vibe, you know what I'm saying? It could work as an OST, but it's beyond better and good than that. So I gotta give it to Monotree, that team, and Sana working hand in hand together. But let's dive back into it again. Oh, just the strumming. You could hear a bit of the threads being moved ever so slightly in how the chords are being done. A little bit breathy, but man, all in all, so soothing. And the approach at the start, it's a little bit breathy, Dad, or that feeling to it. So comforting. That appreciation and thanks can be felt as much as the lyrics are playing out. Him himself delivers that kind of emotion, that appreciation and thankfulness, right? Yeah. I love that extra vocal layer so much there. The first time hearing it around, second time hearing it around. Different, yeah. It's more so on a decline versus the incline first time around. I'm gonna play it again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Notice it here? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that dip. Oh. Piano work. A little bit of the epic drum work ever so slightly. So that orchestral work, that the likes of the timpani drum almost, so good. That extra, oh wow, truly elevates this singular line by Sanha, you know? Brief instrumental break in the song to get us more in the feels even more, and then hit us. Verse 2. It's like, you. I love how that's being vocally directed to us all, right? And yet again, similar to the likes of Moonbin, right? Notice how I'm pointing out in terms of the unconventional vocal work, right? And the approach and the flow that's being taken, right? It's so unpredictable where he makes it something more direct and sustained versus something that is more like light and soft in terms of delivery with certain words in these lines or all these lines as a whole. You know what I'm saying? It's just so good. Now let me bring it up further here. Because this is where it connects us to this bridge that just seems like it's like a choir-like feel to it almost. Not, I wouldn't say it's necessary is, but it has that choir-like feel to it. Whoa. So good. Tell you that I won't change. Just holding hands forever. Like these lines, so good. Beautiful, beautiful. Sanha, you gotta give it to him. And Mono Tree in the works. This is, yet again, another 10 out of 10 solo, quite admittedly. But let's just get into the next track now. So this next B-side is titled Chup Chup. Now, as I was bringing this up, I noticed that they ended up performing this, okay? I'm gonna have to check it out at some point. It seems like a fun song based on the thumbnails that I saw for the performances. And, of course, the titling of this song, but huge name working behind the scenes with Moonbin Sanha. For the others, I'll make sure to familiarize with them after this. But the proof, okay? In case you didn't know, the proof has worked heavily with my man's Bobby. In case you didn't know, one of my top biases out there from iKON, and I can give many reasons why. That would be in a whole separate video that I could simply do honestly. But with working with the likes of Bobby, CLC, I like it. One of my favorite songs by CLC, but also, of course, Lovesha by Joe Uri. And that's my favorite title track to date by Joe Uri. So what's there not to love, honestly? So let's just dive into Chup Chup now. Or Chup Chup. Hey. What a fun song. little bit quirky with it, yeah. Very sweet. Hey. Oh, love the ad-libs. So this is the pre-chorus, right? Some added claps. The June. Man, the lyric in the song is so good too. Oh, Chup Chup. Choo choo, ah yeah. I see the play on words there. Give us some rap. Oh, Moonbin. Yeah. Hey. What a verse too, am I right? Very dream-like pre-chorus though, I've got to admit. With this, how do I say it? Like an organ-like work here. A little bit of hi-hat work in the back. Chup Chup, Choo Choo. Yeah, I was right about being sweet. Oh, I know the reference with Chup Chup. Let me search it up now. The candy. Yeah. It all adds up now. Chup Chup. Oh, he just hit that. Chup, Chup Chup, Chup Chup. Okay, so it's Chup Chup Choo Choo. Yeah. It has a sing-along bowl factor for sure. What a fun, sweet, cute song, honestly. That connection, the Chup Chups, you know, the candy and all, and the sweetness, the how that really connects, and not only the titling wise, but lyrics as well. That trick treat line, that Chup Chup, right, work back and forth, teeter-totter kind of motion delivery in terms of Sanha, and between Moonbin, of course, and Choo Choo, CHU, Choo Choo. You guys know that connection straight up, and all. It just sticks, right? And I love how they did something like this comparably to their title track that's more alluring, right? And this is more so the sweet, cutesy, adorable side and all that. Yeah, it just works so well. I can totally feel the Proof's influence upon this, though, by the way. So fun with it. See what I'm saying? Trick treat. And this is the ad-lib work that I'm talking about, whether it's a hype moment, whether it's just add in a little bit of more of a serenading kind of moment in with the ad-lib where the I'm in love. Ready, ready. Yeah, it's that like a bit of organ work, I feel like, or a held note from the organ or something like that. And it just adds to this very dreamy feel to it in this pre-chorus. Definitely one of the best pre-choruses by these two, honestly, that I've heard. Has a nice bounce to it, yeah. Juice. Now let me actually connect it to the second verse here. Wait. Oh, even before that, right here. Chup Chup. Moonbin is so adorable, am I right? Yeah, Chup Chup. I love it. It adds this interlude moment right here. Not even an interlude-like moment. This is actually the interlude part of the verse 2. And this is what the interlude does, you know, gets us anticipating for what's gonna happen next in any respective song, whether it's before verse 2, whether it's after the fact, or connecting to the bridge. In this case is before the verse 2.
Right.
Chup. Man, this is so Sanha. And this is how Moonbin. You're going hard in the paint a little bit, just a bit. See what I'm saying with that ad-lib? Oh, fall in love. Oh, I love how he emphasizes the oh, you know, right? Now let me connect it to the next moment here that I absolutely love. One of my favorite parts.
That's right, babe.
Another interlude. Remember I was talking about the interlude to really enhance the experience and get us anticipating for what's about to happen next. That is immediately right after the bridge. An interlude right after the bridge, placed before a final chorus, everyone. So good. Some clanging. So good, guys. So good. What a comboing going on between Moonbin and Sanha. Am I right? Really complement each other within this one. Yet goes to show you their range even more as a subunit. You know, not just within Astro, but as a subunit within Moonbin and Sanha and all. So let's just get into the final B-side and then I'll wrap things up now, shall we? So this final B-side is titled Your Day. Now I'm seeing the likes of Lee Na Yoon, but of course Lee Suran as well has worked with a lot of my favorites. Almost forgot to mention the previous track had Cho Yun Kyung. Highly recommend you guys check out these lyricists that have honestly worked with pretty much all of your favorites, not simply just Moonbin and Sanha here, of course. But let's just wrap up with Your Day now. Seems like it's gonna be a happy-go-lucky song. Ooh, love the guitar strumming here. The beep beep. Just do it now. Ooh, I love the plucks here. The string plucks. And this keyboard work as well. I love it. Whoa! Hold up. Wow, it really took a disco pop, almost funk kind of route, no?
Hello, call me new day. Sunny, shiny, today's your day. 푸른 하늘 위에 비행기마저 우릴
Ding dong. Yeah.
절대 잊지 못할 장면
The tropes in this. What a fun song, everyone. Ooh, a little dip here. Brass work. Okay, this is literally one of my favorites off of this album. Not gonna lie, it's just so fun, very infectious in terms of the energy. Has disco strings as well. Yeah. Ooh, Sanha. A little bit of shakers here. Man, oh man, what a final song to wrap up this mini album, everyone. Your Day, okay? I feel like how playful it is, yet it takes this complete 180 twirl into disco pop, right? Disco funk kind of track, I would say more so the combination of disco and pop as a whole, honestly, with the disco strings going off. And I love the plucking, yet the samplings of like the onboarding a plane and all the seatbelt sign going on or whatnot, and then other samplings that were going on that added fun tropes to the song that you couldn't really expect at all. But I love how it was mixed and mastered on the left or more heavily on the right side, or you know what I'm saying, there's just those moments. So the tropes of the song, right, the almost like mini roller coaster ride that we got in Your Day was so fun, to the point where, quite admittedly, I'd say this is my favorite B-side that has both Moonbin and Sanha. I would say it is the favorite duo combo song off of this mini album, without a doubt. After first listen, it's just so fun, happy-go-lucky. It really brightens up your day, and I feel like this is just that Kickstarter type of song to your day, and I feel like deserves a performance, because as I searched it up here, you know, I didn't find a performance. So hopefully they end up performing this one way or another. But Your Day, it's just so fun. I want to dive back right into it because it's just that good.
Hello, hello, coming your day.
It would totally work in the summertime, but it's a song that I could hear throughout any season of the year, honestly. See, I'm saying the beep beep. Let's do it now. Yeah, see, these tropes, these nuances. Just do it now. That added a little work. And then right here, that added vocal layer in. Yeah, that kick drum snare work is cool. And then I love how it spirals with the string work, the disco string work. All in all, I feel like this, after hearing this, I feel like Moonbin and Sanha could totally rock with a future funk kind of title track or B-side. Like, seriously, future funk is one of my favorite genres out there, as much as almost synthwave, quite admittedly, and they could totally rock a future funk song if they tried to, honestly. I love how the song is breezy in some moments too, especially here. Just a bit of fizzing in the back. Sun is shining, today's your day. I love it. I love it. I love it in this moment here, the airplane. And then a little bit of baby's xylophone work there in this moment. Piano, trumpets. I love how the brass work, the trumpet work. True, and then it goes with the trumpet work and builds anticipation and builds it up for Moonbin. Even some wood block work. The amount of instruments that are utilized for this and elements is unbelievable. Like, I can't count them all. Oh yeah, the twirling of the disco strings. It's your day. Very sing-alongable yet again. Yeah, I think this bridge really sticks, adds slight contrast to it, not too much to the song. But I love how it brings it back to the chorus. Man, I need a concept like this in terms of title track, you feel me? Like the mood of this, it's just so infectious. And last but not least, they wrapped it up. Sunny shining, today's your day. And notice how there's that fun keyboard work. It's not necessarily the piano that's being done, it's keyboard work, much different, you know, electronically being done. So, I think that's the best way to wrap up this mini album. But with that being said, let's wrap up this third mini album, Incense by Moonbin and Sanha. I think that perfect connection with Perfumer, you know, from Incense, the titling of Perfumer, the mood of it, and considering how Madness goes, how that song's alluring in its own way, right? And just connecting from Refuge with that one line was so cool, and I could totally feel Ju Young's influence, that R&B, full R&B, like slow burn type of track. I feel like that kicks off the album really well. Now, as we progress in this album, we do hit the solos, right? Moonbin's Desire. I really like the approach that he took in that song, quite more particularly with his voice work in that one, the direction and an overall vocal arrangement and arrangement to that song. And then Sanha, Wish, wow, truly serenaded us and had unpredictable moments as well, yet felt like that main character K-drama OST kind of mood and feel to it. He really flaunted and showcased his vocals so well upon that song, and you got to give it to everyone behind the scenes that did that for him when working with him too, hand in hand. You know, they're very hands-on for their own solo tracks, and I appreciate, right, behind the scenes people allowing them to do that in the first place. Then we had Chup Chup. I think that was a very well-deserved song to promote, but as much as that was well-deserved, Your Day was well-deserved in its own way to be performed as well. Very contrasting to Madness and Perfumer, so I really wish they perform Your Day. Chup Chup, I love that connection, sweet, and it's cohesive with the titling and what's connected to the candy and all, the lyrics and all. Cho Yu-kyung, you gotta give it to her in terms of the lyrics for that song, but the proof and everyone else behind the scenes like Christian Fast, Chris Wally as well, gotta give it to them. So all in all, I think title track, it's still up there, but if I were to stream a song very often, it would be Your Day, surprisingly enough. That's just me, especially after doing this album review. That might change, that might very well change after I check out Chup Chup's performance, the performance of Chup Chup at some point, right, on my own time or whatnot, or even for the Patreon, because in case you guys didn't know, I actually saw Moonbin and of course Moonsua's duet special live performance on there. So if you guys haven't seen that, be sure to do so. But Your Day would be my favorite song on this mini album, or B-side wise. Then it would go, I think it would go Perfumer. Actually, it comes really close with Chup Chup. I would have to watch how the choreo and the overall performance of Chup Chup plays out, but they're very neck and neck, quite admittedly, and it goes to show you the quality within this album and how Astro's always, all the members can always do that simply, especially Moonbin Sanha. And solo wise, like I said, I'm leaning more towards Sanha's song. It's just more up my alley, but I love both songs, each of their own ways regardless. So this mini album, I would actually go out of my way to stream these B-sides as a whole and listen to them over and over again. Perfumer, I think it depends a little bit slightly more on the mood. Similar to Wish, but the likes of Desire, Chup Chup, Your Day, any time of the day, right? So all in all, this was a 10 out of 10. I gotta give it to them. This release just felt like it lined up so well in terms of the layout of the tracks. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you're feeling about each and every single B-side by Moonbin and Sanha, as well as let me know what's your favorites off of this. Like I said, Your Day, The Wish, but all in all, I loved each and every B-side, and how the genres and influences came into play, and the arrangements and the interludes too. As I mentioned, it surprised me with the nuances, the arrangements, the vocal direction. Everything was well considered, and you gotta give it to everyone behind the scenes, as well as Moonbin and Sanha behind the works, and I can't emphasize that enough, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this though, but that concludes today's album review. Stay tuned for the next Astro's Moonbin and Sanha related video, or simply Astro related videos. More to come in the new year, of course, but be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much. This has been Garrison, and peace.